Okay, hopefully you had some success with this problem. Like I said, you might have found that it is a little bit more challenging than it appears at first glance. However, I do hope that you came together with a good solution. In this section, we're going to walk through one possible solution very quickly. We'll then take a look at an alternate solution in the next video as well. So for this first solution, let's look at some pseudocode that will kind of guide us in exactly what we're going to do. We're going to start off by making an empty array that we're going to call words. This words array is going to store the end result of the final kind of capitalized words that we are dealing with. After we create this words empty array, we will then take the original string that was passed into our function and we will split it by the space character to get an array of words. So each of those words are what we're going to try to capitalize. We will then loop through that in an array. We will uppercase the first letter of each word. We will then join that first letter that is now capitalized with the rest of the word, and then we will push the result into that original words array that we created at the very beginning. After we loop through each word, we will then join the words array together into a string, and then we will return it from the function. So that's the general idea here. Let's give it a shot. Back inside my code editor, I'll give myself a little bit of space. We will declare an array of words that's going to start off as empty. We will then loop through our string. So we do need to split it by spaces. Remember, if you split by spaces, we can do so by, let's say we have const sentence, and our string is something like, hi there buddy. We can call sentence.split, and then rather than splitting on an empty string as we have done many times in this course, we will split by a space character instead. And so now we're working with 3 individual words. And that's what we want to do here. So we're going to say for let word of string.split with a space. So now whatever string gets passed in here, assuming it is a sentence that is split by spaces, they will be split up by this split statement. Next, we will take the first character of each word, so word at 0, and we will uppercase it by calling to uppercase. Then we will join it with the rest of the word, and we can get the rest of the word, so everything minus that first character, by using the slice function. So we'll say word.slice with 1, which means give me everything from the element at index 1, so that's not the first element, that's the second element, everything from index 1 on to the last character in the word. So we're going to join those two together, and then we will push the result into our words array. So we'll say words.push and push the result into that. Then finally at the very bottom, after we have iterated through all these different words, we will take that words array, we will join them together with a space character. So note that again, this is not an empty string here. We are joining all these different words together with a space character. And then we will make sure that we return the result. So let's see how we're doing. Oh, okay, 3 tests passing, looks good to me. Okay, so like I said, this is the easier, I think, or maybe the more direct, easier to read solution of the two. Let's take a pause. We're going to come back in the next video, and we're going to look at another solution that is just, a little bit more effort goes into it, but it's one that I think is much more easier to arrive at. Or I think that one, it's easier to kind of picture the other solution. It is harder to code. That's what I mean to say. So let's take a quick break and then attempt that solution in the next video.